Hello, Tristana.
Hello, Uyi.
Thank you for coming to my studio. It's really nice to have you here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm really happy in participating into this really nice project.
Thank you very much. So basically, you are among many artists here in Luxembourg that I have been admiring their works for a very long time, and I see what you do. It's very interesting. Your technique is great, and it's all very different from what others are doing. So, but basically, I always wonder, just like I do for myself sometimes, why do artists create? So why do you create this work? Why do you do art?
Oh, it's such a difficult question. It's not something we ask ourselves so much, because I guess it's to respond to a need. My path was a bit complicated. I've been working as a professional artist for 3-4 years now.
Okay.
But I did many things before coming to artistic creation. I guess when I was young, I felt that I feared that artists as a profession was a bit unstable, so I didn't dare to focus on this, to choose this path. But yeah, even if I did many things. I studied conservation, restoration of paintings. History of art.
Wow,
but in
that's
the end,
interesting.
I came again to,
Okay.
to artistic creation.
Right, that's really interesting, and yeah, but obviously you did not start to create art 4 years ago. You've been creating art for a very long time, I imagine. Yeah, well, the same for myself as it is for most artists, I imagine. But for what we are doing this time, it's Ugegraff, and the meaning of the word Ugegraff in Luxembourgish is attacked.
Yeah.
Right. So, which means that the overall concept of this exhibition is about the cycle of violence, but for the artwork itself, they too will be experiencing some sort of destruction. So how does it feel for you as an artist, knowing that your work that you hold so precious will have to undergo this kind of violent attack? How do you feel?
Yeah, honestly, the work that I donated for this project, I created specifically for this purpose. So I'm perfectly comfortable with this idea. To be honest, I decided to, when I participated to this project, I really decided to address to violence, which is not a theme I'm used to talk about in my work of art usually, because it connected with my personal experience. And yeah, for me it's fine. I'm very happy that as I went through a kind of cathartic process while creating it, I'm happy to know that maybe it will be helpful or meaningful for other people also to participate in a kind of also artistic process through the performance.
Yeah,
so for me it's a very positive act. So I'm not uncomfortable with the idea of destruction in this context. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, thank you very much. It's fantastic. Yes. So, but brings me to yet another question, and this time regarding art as a platform for social change. You know, you are been creating your work obviously to help and to connect with others and to help people find whatever meaning that they find in it. So, but what can you say about art in general being a platform for social change?
Ooh. Honestly, it's a difficult question for me, because usually I would say that my works of art, they don't address social and political issues. It's not that I'm not interested in them, it's just that I am more prone to make things which push people to extract themselves from their everyday lives, to find a kind of relief in an alternate world. It's more my way of creating. So by participating in this project, I'm doing and seeing things very differently than the. It's not the way I used to work, but it pushed me in seeing my work differently, and I really want to continue thinking about maybe be more useful in the future by more openly dealing with this social issue. I know that art can have an impactful role in this direction.
I would like to ask yet another question. I hope I'm not asking too much because, you know, when we artists gather, that's what we do. We share ideas, we talk, and we, you know, inspire one another. And so far what you've said about your work and your contribution to the Ugegraff, I can say for sure that it is very inspiring. Back to the work itself, I was wondering, what can you tell us about the artwork you've contributed to the Ugegraff project?
Yeah, the artwork I donated is part of a series called Fevry Organs. It's a series of imaginary anatomic elements made with plant parts, animal parts, human parts, so kind of hybrid object. And it's a series I started before knowing about the Ugegraff project, which was a bit unusual in my work, which was more, let's say, raw, emotional, more instinctive. And it was about dealing with very intense and complex emotions I had at the time. And the work I decided to donate, Repterocardia, is a work is a drawing I reworked specially for the Ugegraff project by adding some element and pushing a bit further through the expression of violence. It is, we can say, essentially a suffering art. You can see how strong emotion pass through it and transform it. I choose, the heart and the organ as a symbol, let's say as a marker of internal life, hidden functioning. I think it's all the thing that I can say about it, and
Thank you very much. Well, speaking from someone who's seen the work, I can say that it's brilliant and it's beautiful, just like many of your other works too. So thank you very much for this contribution. I was talking about your contribution and the project at large. What would you, if you could, you know, if you could decide what people take from this exhibition, what impact your work creates for the exhibition, what would it be?
I would be glad to know that a connection somehow happened between the viewer and my work, an intellectual and emotional connection. But as I said earlier, it was a cathartic process for me to create this work, so maybe I can hope that the encounter of this suffering art will help others suffering art, will have also a cathartic experience, a cathartic experience for them. But if it doesn't come to that extent, just a connection in some way is at least something positive.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But can I ask you also a question?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you. I'm a bit curious with something. Usually, people in the museum, they are not encouraged that much to interact with works of art. And even when they have this opportunity, we can see people, they don't dare to interact. So I was wondering, have you some kind of strategy or some, I don't know, things you thought about to maybe push gently people who wouldn't dare to act during the opening?
So yes, absolutely. We've basically thought about making sure that the audience that we target the most are the audience that are not usually seen in the places of like a museum or cultural center. So that's on the one hand. And then secondly, there will be workshops every week of the entire exhibition period, where we will be targeting schools. You know, the students will be coming in group, the general public can always come, and during these workshops there will always be one or two artists who are participating around, as well as the museum staff, to render help if anyone needs help. But generally speaking, I think we're making sure that more people are able to feel very free to come to this place. And there is also a special souvenir that people will be taking from the museum, which is being created by Lëtz Art, and it's the souvenir of a broken pencil. So on each envelope you will find a broken pencil. We don't want to predict what people will do with this broken pencil, but we want them to take the broken pencil home and decide for themselves. Do you want to sharpen both sides and you have two pencils, or do you glue them together and still have one pencil? It's all part of the exhibition. So just like most exhibition would happen during the vernissage, there is a lot of show and razzmatazz, but after vernissage everything suddenly dies down, no impact following the vernissage. We're making sure that that's not the case for Ugegraff. So we have all the different activities, and then we have a broader collaboration. So besides the different artists participating, musicians participating, filmmakers participating, and we even have actors and performing artists participating. We also have, for instance, the Égalité des chances from A.s.b.l. They are participating. So they are organizing a roundtable discussion event, and they will also organize a workshop, you know, the reconstruction and treatment workshop for survivors. So these are some ways we're making sure that the people that we are targeting can have access to the exhibition and to the message of the exhibition. So
well, it's pretty interesting.
Thank you, thank you. And that brings me to the last question I would like to ask you, which is about the message. If you had a chance to, you know, say something to those who are still deciding whether or not to participate, whether or not to come, what message would it be?
I would like to tell them, to come. It will be an interesting event. It can surely have a pretty powerful impact, and I want to tell them, try, see what happened, and there's nothing bad in being curious if you have never been to such a kind of event. There's always surprise in discovery, and it can lead to something positive.
Thank you very much, Tristana, for being here and for sharing the time with me in my studio.
It was a pleasure. Thank you to you.